Hypixel Skyblock admins seem to really like to put out really bad updates. Like, I'm not talking something like Slayer update is bad because I personally don't like Svens or whatever. No, I mean stuff like adding dupes and whatever constantly. If you remember last week, you could literally just go on the bazaar, buy anything, and you'd get two of that. And yeah, that reminded me that that's not that's not the first that's not the first time they've done this. Like, not even close to the first one. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about stuff they've done in the past, and yeah, just make fun of admins, I guess. So this first update we're gonna talk about is pretty funny because it's pretty much the first time Hypixel had to deal with a dupe, and it's also, this update is pretty much the only reason people know who Piggycal is, which is pretty funny. But yeah, yeah, a long time ago, Hypixel tried to patch out the slime hat glitch, which essentially gave you anti-knockback for free pretty much. A lot of people used it, and I guess Hypixel didn't really like them using it, so they tried fixing it. They actually tried fixing it a lot of times, and it's still in the game today, which is, yeah. Out of all their attempts, this one's the biggest failure, because it also added a dupe. Essentially, I don't know what they did, but if you right-clicked on a backpack in the past, you you open the backpack, and for whatever reason that update made it so that right clicking on the backpack would put it on your head. Right now you can't put backpacks on your head anymore, which I don't know why that's a thing, but whatever. Doing this would open the backpack while also putting it on the head, and the game would still think the backpack's in your hand, so when you put something in, uh, the game would try to add that item to the backpack, but because it wasn't in your hand anymore, it couldn't. So your item would be gone, and also, more importantly, if you took something out of the backpack, the game couldn't remove the item from the backpack, so you'd have it both in your inventory and in your backpack. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain how that's bad. Essentially, Piggycal, he found out that right-clicking on backpacks made them go on your head, and he thought it was pretty funny. So apparently, without knowing about the dupe, he went around in hubs telling people that right-clicking on backpacks without a helmet on caused the dupe, which it actually did, but Piggycal supposedly didn't know that, and he just pretty much told a lot of people how to dupe. And yeah, he was punished for it, don't worry. So first off, obviously, he got banned for that. Obviously, he got banned for 1 week. 1 week, and from Skyblock only, like he could still play Bed Wars or whatever. And he also lost his YouTube rank, obviously, for also just 1 week. So the next funny bad update was the pets update. Now, for the most part, the pets update worked fine, but yeah, you might be wondering what Oringo's stand. In case you can't realize, this is Oringo's stand, and in case you can't realize, this is Technoblade's island. Like, um, yeah, it's supposed to be in the hub, so essentially this was not exclusive to just Technoblade. Anyone who logged onto their islands during the first Traveling Zoo event, which was added with the pets update, had this pop up on their island, which does not sound that bad. Like, it's annoying because you have to get rid of it now, but it's actually quite bad because, in case you don't know, Oringo's stand has banners on it. And also, in case you don't know, breaking a banner with a tool with telekinesis creates this really weird glitch item, which it's really interesting because it's a 1.9 and plus only item, but Hypixel is a 1.8 server. The server doesn't crash, but any 1.8 player, the game gets really messed up, and if they see it in a UI, the game crashes. it was pretty bad that all of a sudden a bunch of people had access to them. They did exist before, you could get them using a glitch in the dark auction, but there were very few of them in existence, and all of them were owned by respected members of the community like Time Dio and whatever, which wouldn't have abused them. So yeah, Hypixel had to blacklist banners, which was kinda sad because they were a really interesting item, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing in any other minigame or server or whatever that's similar to them. So it kinda sucks that they had to go, but they had to go because now all of a sudden anyone who wanted to could crash anyone's game. Now what's interesting is this was not the only bug to happen on the first traveling zoo. Okay, this one wasn't really a bug, but more of Hypixel admins being really bad at math. The first traveling zoo had a blue whale pet available. I don't know what rarity it was. It was rare, epic, or legendary, I'm not sure, but essentially it had the bulk ability, which as you can see gained 3 defense per 20 max health. That means initially made it something like 2 defense per 30 max health, whatever, it doesn't matter. So they decided, obviously, all pet abilities, they scale with the pet's level in strength. So yeah, the admins kinda screwed up with the scaling. Essentially what they did, so whatever, 2 defense per 30 health. Okay, so this is the level 100 ability. So the level 1 ability has to be 100 times weaker. So obviously how you do that is you make it so it's only 0.02 defense per 30 health. But the admins kinda messed up, kinda forgot how dividing works. So instead of doing that, they made it so that you get to defense per 0.3 health. And if you know how division works, that means that you got way more defense at lower levels. And the issue was that, first off, it doesn't make any sense for a pet to get worse the more you level it up. And second off, 2 defense per 0.3 health is a lot. People would combine this with the Mastiff armor, and they'd get so much defense that it would go over the Mastiff armor's cap, of like you get minus 8,000 defense or whatever, so that you can't have any defense with Mastiff armor. But using this, you could just bypass that and get ridiculous amounts of EHP, which haven't been reproduced since, not even in dungeons, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and well, if I forgot any funny bad updates, please remind me of them, because yeah, those are the ones I could remember. Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye.